In this video, we will be observing a normal boot process of a Pegasys Ultra-10 processing system.
Booting up a Pegasys system, or in this case an Ultra-10, the first thing you're going to notice is there's some lines of information here. The MAC address, how much RAM you have, information like that. This is going to be a fairly normal boot up. As it comes up, there will be some messages that sometimes are good to look at. Sometimes you will see messages that show up that you did not expect, and therefore you need to resolve those. What we can see here from this part of the screen is the system has checked the files. It is telling me about the domain that we are hooked up to. It is setting up the network. You notice it did say it failed to bind. It's trying to bind to itself, and so it doesn't need to, so that's why it fails. That's actually because of trying to connect to, or it thinks that it has the option of connecting to other systems if we're configured that way. And so those strings are in all boot ups, whether or not we connect to another system or we don't. The system came up cleanly and it is operating properly. Now we would log in as either root or we would log in as Pegasys. I'm going to log in as Pegasys. There is no password for Pegasys natively. That is something that customers occasionally will do, is they will add a unique or a custom password to it to add a layer of security. It is not mandatory, but occasionally it does happen. You will notice a couple things here. I can see my drive utilization. That will be shrunk down to my disk SPI guy. You can see application usage. That is going to be the other icon here. You can see my clock. There's email icon, error messages. If I go look at my error messages, what you're going to notice is that it says that there's these two messages right here from this last boot. It says PEG monitor, no display pipeline is running, aborting. This is actually a holdover message from the oldest systems, the older ADAC Pegasys systems, where there was a product or a part in that system called a display pipeline. The current generation Pegasys systems, whether it is an Ultra, a PEG Ultra, or a PEG Sunblade, they do not have display pipelines. So therefore, yes, they do not run. Since they don't run, they don't start a job. Since that job is not there, we get a bad file number. This is an innocuous error. It is nothing wrong. PKILP clients, that is always something that the system comes up with. Again, innocuous. This is always they're always there. They're innocuous errors. They don't mean anything to us. And we are fully booted.
The support staff at Universal Medical are here to assist you with all of your nuclear medicine technical and parts related questions. Please call us at 888-239-3510.